Utah State is headed to Hawaii. Now, this game, in all honesty, could be a scary game for the Aggies. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm looking at both this. I like what Timmy Chang is doing at Hawaii. I'm looking at his record. Now, he could only win 5 games this year, but I think that he could actually go to a bowl game this year. I think he could get Hawaii to 6-6 at least. And Utah State, Mendenhall, holy cow, what he's doing at Utah State this year. Last year he took New Mexico to 5-7. Why he left New Mexico, I don't know. Um, but he became the head coach. He took over at Utah State. Maybe it's because it's Utah and he loves Utah because he was at BYU from 2005 to 2015, went 99-43 there, won 2 Mountain West titles, and they are currently undefeated in the Mountain West. He also went to Virginia and took them to a division title, which, hey, that was 2019. He's did some good things for Virginia. Now, he being at Utah State, they're 3-2. But here's the thing. They lost to Texas A&M 44-22. They were able to score on Texas A&M, which, hey, Texas A&M's not the best defense, but still a really good defense. Then they went 55-35 against the Bandy team that is pretty scary. So they're a really good team, and they've beaten UTEP, McNeese, and Air Force. And it was a shootout against Air Force. They've got a really good offense. Now, Hawaii beat Stanford 23-20 in Hawaii. That was a good game. They lost at Arizona 40-6. That one shows Arizona, that's what Arizona is doing. Sam Houston, okay, Sam Houston's not doing good this year, but they won 37-20. Beat Portland State 23-3. That one shows some weaknesses right there. This is a 0-6 Big Sky team, so them only being able to score 23. And then they lost to Fresno State 23-21. Won a shootout against at Air Force 44-35. So this is a game where, okay, Utah State's undefeated currently in Mountain West play. Hawaii's 1-1. I think this has got a lot of implications if Utah State can do this. So we're going to take a look at both these teams. If you like college football, if you like Group of Five football, I don't cover Mountain West as much as I should, but I do like Mountain West. Not as much as American. Hit like, hit subscribe because I follow college football. I follow college sports. Let's get into this game.
Hey folks, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. I want to thank you for viewing my video, and I want to give you one thought process. There was a famous coach at the University of Tennessee by the name of General Robert Neyland. He had 6 maxims, but number 2 maxim is what everybody should apply to their life. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That's how to live your life right there.
Okay, since the Utah State Aggies are coming in, Bryson Barnes, QB1, 85-129, 65.9% completion rate, 1,143 yards through the air, 11 TDs, only been intercepted once. Now his offensive line is doing badly. He's been sacked 18 times. Jacob Conover, 11 of 15, 92, 73.3% completion rate. He's been sacked once, got 2 touchdowns, and Anthony Garcia, QB3's got a touchdown. So they got 14 through the air, only 1 interception, but 19 sacks. Bad offensive line. But rushing, Miles Davis, 50 for 314, got 2 touchdowns, got a long of 58. Bryson Barnes rushed 69, 245 yards, 6 touchdowns on the ground. So he's thrown 11, rushed for 6. Gavin Jacobs, 32 for 200, got 2 touchdowns. And Anthony Garcia, QB3, has rushed for a touchdown. So they got 11 on the ground, 844 yards on the ground. Now, mind you, they've played against two SEC schools. Receiving, Braden Pagan, 24 for 369, got a 54-yard long run, 4 touchdowns. Brady Boyd, 19 to 88, 3 touchdowns. Brock Lane's got a touchdown. Miles Davis, the running back's got 16 receiving touchdowns. So 3 of them. So 16 for 128. So Miles Davis has got 2 on the ground with the 58-yard long run there, 50 carries, and he's got 3 touchdowns by receiving. So, yeah, 5 touchdowns for him. Javen Jacobs has got a receiving. Kahanu Davis has got a touchdown, and Josh Sturzer's got a touchdown. So 14 through the air, 11 on the ground. They got dudes that can do. Miles Davis got a 58-yard long run. Javen Jacobs got a 58-yard long run. Braden Pagan's 54-yarder. Brady Boyd, 53-yarder. Brock Lane's got a 52-yarder. They've got dudes that can get with it. On defense, got 11 sacks against opposing quarterbacks. Not as amazing as it should be, but hey, 11 pass deflections, 5 interceptions. It's an okay defense. Got 1 fumble recovery. Not an exciting defense, but considering who they played, John Miller's got 48 tackles, 5 sacks, knocked back quarterbacks 34 yards. Cornerback Noah Avengers got 41 tackles, 2 pass deflections, 3 interceptions, had a long of 10. So you got to watch out for him. Safety Brevin Hamlin, 33 tackles, 3 pass deflections. This is getting into the secondary a little too much, but still. Bronson Olivio, 32 tackles, 3 sacks, 20 knocked him back 23 yards, 1 pass deflection. So this is an okay offense with an exciting, or an okay defense with an exciting offense. And penalties, 36 for 258, 51 yards. Not as disciplined as Bronco Mendenhall likes, but hey, they're showing that they do have some discipline, but not a lot. This offensive line's got to hold, but they're still scoring. They are still doing a lot of hard work and scoring. So that's one thing they've got to work on. So let's take a look at Hawaii. Now, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Micah Alejado, 108 of 164, 65.9 completion rate, 1,043 yards through the air. It's got 6 touchdowns, but 4 interceptions, been sacked 13 times. So you're talking about they're not giving them a lot of time to think, because Luke Weaver, QB2, 61 of 102, 59.8%, 600 yards, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 6 sacks. DeMarcus Davis, QB3s, 1 of 3. Not really anything. So they got 11 touchdowns through the air, but they got 7 interceptions. Not a good look. 19 sacks. This offensive line is not holding at all. Now, you would think they would catch up for this on the ground. Nope. Landon Sims and Cam Barfield both have a touchdown. That's it. They've only got 2 touchdowns on the ground. Mike Alajado's got 57 yards, rushing 35 rushes. He's got a 30-yard long run. They're not that exciting on the ground. But through the air, Profili Ashlock, 38 catches, 355 yards, 47-yard long run, 3 touchdowns. Jackson Hare, 17 for 241's got a 74-yard long run, 3 touchdowns. Landon Sims, running back, 22 catches, 195 yards. 28-yard long run, 1 touchdown. Brandon White's got a touchdown. Cam Barfield, the running back's got 2 touchdowns. Blaze Kamoku's got a touchdown. So they've got guys. Oh, and Cam Barfield did a 59-yard long run after a catch. They've got guys that are doing good on the offense on the receiving side, but just nothing's going on their run game. And that offensive line just not that good. Take a look at their defense. They got 14 sacks on opposing quarterbacks, which they could raise that number up quite a bit. They got 16 pass deflections, 4 interceptions, 1 that got returned for a touchdown, 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery. Now, Peter Manuma has got 33 tackles, 1 sack, 13. He knocked him back 13 yards, 4 pass deflections. Jama Otis, they're 27 tackles. He's got a fumble recovery and got a touchdown on the fumble. It's not showing up on there, but he's got a touchdown on from a fumble. Jalen Smith, 26 tackles, 1 pass deflection. Elijah Palmer, 23 tackles, 3 pass deflections, 1 interception. The dude that got the touchdown by an interception, Giovanni Iabino, 13 tackles, only got the 1 interception, but he ran it back 41 yards. So you're looking at not a bad defense, not a good one, but not a bad one. They've got a decent secondary. They're on the line, they're doing what they need to do. But they're not winning it on the line offensively. Now, penalties, they're 45 for 404, 67 yards per game, not disciplined at all. This is it's exciting. They're doing what they need to do, but man, they're having to work harder than they need to. But Timmy Chang's got this team headed in the right direction, and these guys look like they got fight in them. Look, as fun as Hawaii is looking, Utah State is looking to be a far better drilled team right now. I'm not saying Timmy Chang isn't getting them to where they need to be at for Hawaii, but the Utah State Aggies, yeah, I much prefer what I'm seeing here, other than the fact that their offensive line just does nothing. It's like they're a seb. You got 19 sacks on the year and you've only played 5 games. This offensive line is going to get a quarterback hurt, but it does look like Jacob Conover is doing a halfway decent job of it. Bryson Barnes, for him to stay healthy, they got to do better. But I do believe the Aggies have got this game. This will put them undefeated in the Mountain West. That'll get a lot of eyes looking at them. It's a good team. Looking at their schedule, it honestly looks like they could go to a bowl game. Actually, they could be scary for the other teams out there. I'm not saying they're going to win every game, but they're going to be scary. Hawaii, they got a couple of more games that I think that they could win, but I just don't think that they've been getting at it enough. These guys have got to get a little bit more experience under their belt. And Timmy Chang, I think a lot of it's just, the simple fact of, he's been having to work to get them towards the right thing. But that's what I'm looking at here. You tell me what you think. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.
I want to thank you for watching my video. And if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all have a good day now.